time, and now we've got this fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Great counter right hand there. Nice exchange here from both men. Left counter scores. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. And he misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in that spot.
Missed him with that uppercut. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. That was the moment. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching from both these fighters. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Defending himself. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Judging can be sometimes. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. The courage on display here is incredible. And negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
We've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I see guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. But they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Lands with the right counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. There's a counter shot. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And a counter left. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch. He parries that left jab away. Good counter punching. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he fails to score with that left hook. Misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. In round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Neither man really defending themselves. He just misses with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That left counterpunch will score. a shot with the right hand. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you get him in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter right-handed kick. The right hook just missed. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
After this round, if they get through this round, they're going to be absolutely shattered. And it's whoever is the fittest. If they keep up this momentum, if they keep throwing the shots like this, someone's getting knocked out.
He blocks the hook. Nope, that hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell for round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Punch. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Perfect counter shot. Well, there was no doubt who won. And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. He just misses with that big right hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with...
So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.